Welcome to Brickle. This is the 305, and you can call us Chef Boyardee today because we cooking. We're gonna have some fun. Fresh.
What's going on, fellas?
Yo, I'm right here, Dom. Yeah.
Listen,
man.
Oh yeah.
You know, in numerology, there's something called 11 days, and on 11 days, people get emotional. On 11 days, planes seem to have more accidents. On 11 days, electrical equipment, like my water heater that went out at 11:30 a.m. Like my wife's like, "Yo, what the hell is this?" There's stuff leaking, and they're like, and then like my dumbass starts touching stuff, and I get shocked through the water, through the electricity. Yeah. So at that point, I'm like, okay, I'm the best at what I do, but we need to call some professionals. And the good thing about my building is everything's taken care of. But the point is, on 11 days, shit happens. And people get emotional. And we can see that someone who happens to be in their enemy year, someone who has a lot of money, got very emotional today because Donald Trump basically played them like the bitch they are. Let me explain. When Donald Trump was running for president, he learned how to play the game. See, once you go through some bullshit, you learn how to play the game very quickly. Yeah. So this time around, he's like, you know what? I'm just going to put people on the team, and they're going to help me get to the presidency. And once I get there, yo, peace, go kick rocks. So what happened? He needed Elon Musk. He needed Twitter. Elon Musk gave him that. So essentially, Elon Musk was the pretty girl. The pretty girl. You understand? The prettiest girl. And Donald Trump needed to be seen with the baddest bitch.
Trophy wife.
Exactly. Yeah. Except in this case, it's just a rich motherfucker. Extremely rich motherfucker. And now that he doesn't need him anymore, yo, go kick rocks, man. Oh, shit. Go kick rocks. So, Elon, I want you to understand, we're going to be cooking you all day. But I want you to understand this. You got played. No one cares how smart you are. No one cares what you invented or stole. No one cares about that. Only thing we know right now is Donald Trump played you for the bitch that you are. Am I wrong, Dom?
Well, I would say yeah. But I don't think he necessarily played him because Elon he dug his own grave. It ain't as if like Trump just turned his back on him. Elon Musk couldn't understand and stay with the plan. He got too impatient. He couldn't understand the long-term goals of Donald Trump. So I don't think Trump just switched on him. He kept his same energy. He wasn't going to. He can't be bought.
He took that $7,500 EV credit away, and all of a sudden, this guy's crying like the fucking whore in the alley.
But yo, his tweets are insane, though, bro.
They're wrong.
Is it worse than Kanye's tweets?
I would have to say that seeing Kanye crash out was one thing, but he was trying to implicate a group of people, not just one individual, a whole group. So that could mean this person or that person. This motherfucker, he's very direct. He said Donald J. Trump was on what list, bro?
Yo, the Epstein list.
Yo, YouTube. They said it, so we're just reporting it,
That's
okay?
tough.
They said the Epstein list. Let me tell you something, man. I highly doubt Donald Trump did anything illegal because, quite frankly, I think they tried to basically, get him to do some stuff. They tried to set him up, and Donald Trump said no.
He doesn't. If he did something illegal, the list would have been released. You're talking about Democrats that understand a man that's coming in is coming for revenge. They were willing to do anything and everything to prevent Donald Trump from becoming president. They tried to kill the man, and they failed.
They killed his ex-wife. They killed his brother. They did a lot of damage to this man.
And there's nothing that would have stopped them from releasing the list. Donald Trump becoming president was such a problem for them that they were willing to burn down others if it would have gave them Donald Trump. He's not implicated on that list of no harm doing. Donald Trump is implicated in like 3 different lawsuits with Epstein, but it's something as simple as Epstein being at Mar-a-Lago or Donald Trump being on the plane and vice versa. it doesn't mean that anything negative has actually happened. It just means that they were around each other. He could have even taken funds from Epstein. A lot of people didn't want to fund Donald Trump in New York. He was considered high risk. Epstein was funding high risk people. It could even be something as simple as that. But to make it to where people can have conspiracy and give the left so much fuel to make it look like we have a compromised president, that's a national security list. You're talking about information that is released on a Q-level secret security clearance that he's releasing to the general public on Twitter. That's treasonous.
Can this man get arrested for this?
If he wasn't Elon Musk, he'd be locked up for treason right now. Look at all of the other people that did. The people that released anything, even what was it, back in the Hillary Clinton files. Anyone that did anything similar to release information that isn't ready for the general public, you go to prison.
I mean, listen, bro. If anyone says the president of the United States is on the list like that, that is like on the deep end, bro. He's gone too far. That's like fighting words where like it's gonna hurt his career. 100%. That's bad, bro.
Could you imagine being a Tesla shareholder and seeing Elon Musk crash out? Just literally seeing Elon Musk crash out on Twitter and then watching their stock price go. Woo, down 14% today. Not only that, people who shorted, good luck, bro.
Well, we gotta say, man, Gary was right from the very beginning. Back in January, other podcasts you spoke about it, and Elon Musk is at a downfall at this point, bro. Because that's bad, bro. It's really bad.
And again, it just proves that enemy science. Is there something wrong with my?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, they can't hear Gary.
I thought I was tripping. I can't.
11 day.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Use that one instead.
Yeah, use that one. We do it live, guys. We do it live.
It's all good, man. All
we go.
good. Just like a woman, replace very quickly. All good, man. No issues, man. Obviously not talking about my life. Love you, baby. Talking to you whores out there. Anyways, let's get this straight, man. When it comes down to Elon Musk, he was basically used. He was used, and now he realized he was being used, and now he's getting real bad. What happens when a woman gets scornful? What happens? She starts talking shit. Elon Musk is talking shit like a scorned woman right now.
Like an ex.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is real effeminate behavior. And again, I told you guys a long time ago, you cannot trust this swine. You cannot trust Elon Musk, born 1971. He literally has 12 baby mamas. If he's not going to be loyal to the kids, his mother's kids, what makes you think he's going to be loyal to any of you? Dom, didn't he say something about the Democratic Party there?
Yeah. He said he's willing to invest. He's pulling the $100 million that he's putting to the Republican Party. He's willing to invest in Democrat politician.
What a scorned bitch he turned out to be, man. And again, I warned everybody. Dom, we were talking about this last year. I told you at some point this year, around the summer, Trump was going to cut him off. Remember having these conversations?
Yeah, it's recorded.
He said on my podcast, Andrew Wilson debate. He called it.
Do we have that?
We got a bunch of them actually.
Yeah, let's put up our good old friend Andrew Wilson, man. Guy who's taking care of other people's kids, but let's go.
Wait, you guys are friends? Oh man.
Let's hear this.
Year that they're going to have major downfalls. I'm making that prediction right now. They will have awful years.
Hang on, let me finish. Let me finish
you. And then I'm going to make this prediction right now. Elon Musk will be thrown out of the Trump administration by the end of 2025 because Elon Musk is born 1971, the year of the pig. This is the year of the snake, and he will get humbled. And you're going to see how this system works because I'm going to love seeing this replayed by the end of the year. That is a specific prediction. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, will be thrown out of the Trump administration in 2025. Do you need anything any more specific, sir?
Yes. So the thing is that what you're doing is, and this is a parlor trick as well.
A parlor trick. Stop it right there. This is a parlor trick. You know what an actual trick is? Your wife, who's been with two other men and has baby. You're taking care of their baby daddies. That's an actual trick. This is real. I called this. I said it to your face, and I told you I'd enjoy replaying this because at some point I knew I was gonna roast you like just I did. You're a fucking joke, bro. Again, who's the next numerology non-believer? Who's the next one?
Listen, bro. That's his life, brother. I respect it, But at the same time, I know you guys don't agree, so there you go. But yeah, you called it, bro, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo.
F him, man.
Yeah, man.
F him. Again, this is what these non-believers, with all due respect to you Christians at the table, they're more willing to believe that a virgin gave birth to Jesus Christ, something that is not possible, than they're willing to believe that I called this. And this is something I did on your own podcast 5 months ago.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
You're right, bro. You're right.
It is what it is. All right, man. And by the way, since today is such a special day, man, I'm in a giving mood. And on Twitter today, I told people that if you actually retweet this and say F Elon, because this is what happened today. And remember, I'm looking forward to this. This guy took millions from
Guys,
me,
this
man.
is Gary's happy moment here. He's
Oh,
been waiting
bro,
for this for so
bro,
long.
bro.
You don't understand, guys.
Look at me. I'm smiling. I'm usually just talking shit all day, blah, blah. I'm smiling because I love watching this guy's downfall. He is going to be worth less than $100 billion. And again, that's a lot of money. But he was at almost $500 billion at one point.
Yeah,
that means
projected.
80% of his wealth disappeared.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's gone. And again, I told people it was coming. And not only that, I told people why. Elon Musk, born 1971, year of the pig, not having a good year. Just like Wes Watson, born 1983, not having a good year. Just like Megan Thee Stallion, born 1995, year of the pig, not having a good year. This is a common trend. So again, this isn't Jewish mysticism or Jewish magic like Sneeko likes to say. This is a virtual reality, and numerology and astrology are the cheat codes. Now, later on today, me, Fresh, and Dom are going to pick one person from my Twitter account to win GG33 Academy. And since I'm in such a good mood today, whoever is the top donator today for a super chat gets GG33 bronze. Okay? You want to learn this? I'm going to teach you this. You want to see how I do this? That will be taught to you.
Listen, we've been to quite a few events and casinos, and Gary wins, bro. So this shit works, brother. Just keeping it real. Shit works. All right. So this is the tweet that he dropped today. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. When I saw this, I thought it was like a spoof. There's no way he posted this on X. And I'm like, bro, you're a billionaire typing on X like this? Like, this is insane to me, bro. But Dom, you want to read this off?
Yeah, Elon Musk posted, time to drop off the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. This is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Almost at 1 million likes. Damn.
Wow.
And Elon Musk has gained, what was it, like 2 million followers since posting all this?
Really?
Yeah,
See-
it was
see-
a point too.
I don't know what the angle is. Okay, for example, where this leads to next, I'm curious because, all right, obviously speaking, this is a statement. He didn't say a joke. He didn't say, oh, maybe. He said, no, this is actually why they didn't release it. And to put that on the president, bro, I mean, dude, that's like, no come back from that.
There's no coming back from that. Absolutely none. I'm going to tell you where this leads. You know, I found out a few hours ago that, you know, China and Donald Trump made a deal. What are you willing to bet, Dom, that there's a provision in that deal where it says that the Chinese can basically confiscate all of Tesla's property in China? What do you think the chances are Donald Trump made a deal with Xi and says, yo, I need a little help taking this guy out?
Well, the thing is, people have to understand that Elon first gave backlash really yesterday. And where he drew the line with Trump was the fact that he called on the senators and the congressmen. He was telling everyone else that was supporters of him to call your senators, call your congressmen to vote against the bill. Trump retaliated with that today by this morning, about 10 a.m., with the Chinese deal. There's a reason why Elon Musk crashed out even harder today, because Trump responded by doing business with China, which if he allows the Chinese EVs to come into America, it would essentially be the end of Tesla as we know it.
Fun fact, Dom. China's EVs are way more advanced than
They're
Elon's
amazing.
Teslas, bro. They're actually so far superior
Cheaper, too.
that if they came here now or back in the day, he would have no business at all, bro. That's why they've been holding back, because Elon's company would be finished.
They're powerful.
Yeah.
And now he has made an enemy out of the most powerful men in the world, Donald J. Trump. And you could tell that this was geared at Elon. Now Elon is going to risk losing his factories over in China. The Chinese EVs are coming here. He's going to lose his market here. They're probably going to come into Europe because they don't like him there anyway. So this is exactly what I was saying is going to happen. He's going to be in a real tough spot right after his birthday. This is the start of it. All those factories that are burning in Tesla in Germany all over, that was just the start. Remember Trump Tower? There was an omen.
That's how it started. New Year's.
And when I saw that, I'm like, yo, it's just a matter of time, man, because I believe in omens. I really do. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. So, Gary, real quick, let's just say you have an ounce of forgiveness in your heart.
No.
How could Elon recover from this at all? Can he, or this is like finito?
I mean, there's a Russian game you can play, you know?
Yo, man. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Trump's also a dog for. He would make him grovel, and even with that, he would still probably decide. You know, it would probably take extensive like groveling for 2 years of forgiveness. It's nothing that's gonna happen overnight.
Yo, man, this guy's a piece of fucking shit, man.
Trump literally said
he's a piece of garbage. He turned on everybody he's ever been in business with. He hasn't actually created anything. He basically bought companies that were already running hard. A whole bunch of smart people, way smarter than him, actually run the companies. Quite frankly, I think he had some kind of bloodline with the people in power. It is what it is. The hell?
this reaction.
The hell?
You want?
Yo, bro.
That's funny, bro.
Dude's doing lines watching the show. Very nice, man. Shout out to you, man.
That's funny, bro.
It is what it is. Listen, the roast of Elon Musk will continue. Can we go to the next video?
Yep. We got a couple of these videos.
Yeah.
But I can't believe that he said this like publicly, bro. That's crazy to me, bro.
See, this is
Crashed out. He's
and
about to
all
lose
by
everything.
Elon Miles, bro. So Elon Musk agrees with the post saying President Trump should be impeached and replaced by JD Vance. It's weird, Ian Miles, because there's a group of people that are known as like Elon's greatest supporters, and bro is now the LeBron James of Elon dick riding because bro, it's like bro at the point no one has gone as far as Ian Miles has gone.
Yeah.
That dude dick riding is different, bro.
Do you know I did a podcast with Ian?
Yeah.
And I said everything that would happen to Elon Musk, and it has. I did a podcast, and I knew Elon would find out about this. That's exactly why I did it with him. If you think Elon doesn't know about my predictions, if you think Elon doesn't know who the hell I am, you are sadly mistaken. This guy's already took 2 accounts. He's probably going to take another one. I don't care. No one makes money off Twitter anymore. It's a complete joke since you fucking took it over. I implore people to go to IG. I implore people to go to YouTube where they actually pay you real money. This guy's a clown. Even if you have millions of followers, he will still find ways to steal your check.
Damn.
It is what it is. I'm not lying, man.
Yeah, I know.
He's stolen so many. He's lied so much, man. It's a Ponzi scheme. Why these people are paying $200 for a check mark? $200, and that's money supposed to go to creators. It doesn't. It just flat out doesn't. This guy has lied about everything. He said he was a Democrat. He said he was a Republican. I told you guys, this guy's a fraud. He's a straight fraud. He told you that he wants tax credits. He told you he wants to clean up the economy. But as soon as they took his EV credits away, look what he does. He cries and moans like a little fucking female, bro. This is beta male behavior. He might be a rich motherfucker. But that's just because he's born on the 28th. And 28th's number of wealth. We talked about this many a times. If Elon Musk really cared, or even better, if Elon Musk had any real pull, that party that he supported in Germany would have won. They didn't. He does not have the support. It just seems like it is because he's on Twitter. It's like a megaphone for him. No one likes this guy. Absolutely no one likes this guy. And here's the thing. They're all coming for him now. They're all coming for him now. The senators that were intimidated to say something about him because he was cool with Trump. Oh, the congressmen. They're all coming for him now. All the people he intimidated on social media, Zuckerberg, Bezos, they're all coming for him now. He fucked up. He went after Donald Trump, and Donald Trump holds all the power. For Donald Trump to cut deals with China a day after having a rift with this guy, shows us how vindictive this guy is.
Yes.
He is willing to give away his prized possession to hurt Elon Musk. And that is why Elon Musk exploded today.
Can we admit that, like, at least Donald Trump is not bought?
No,
I don't think he's bought at all.
Because the argument was, oh, Trump won, and now he has to listen to these people and do what they say. But I can see it clear that he does what he wants to do. Like, clearly.
Yeah, the grippers have no clue. The grippers have no clue what they're talking about. Anyone who says Donald Trump is bought and played for, he's already pushed back on the Zionist. He's pushed back on Shadow Edelstein. He doesn't even pick up phone calls anymore. He's pushed back on Musk. But they're going to say every single time he is bought and paid for. I'm sorry. He is not like your damn whore mothers. Okay? Not everyone is bought and paid for. No, because some people, they see people who are bought off so quickly, and they just assume everyone's like that.
Right.
Not my president. He's proving it every single day. He just went to the Middle East and got $4 trillion. $4 trillion.
Wow. So, Dom, I know you got your conspiracy hat on. Where is this like leading to, do you think? Because obviously speaking, this can't end well.
One from the text and stuff I'm seeing right now.
Shit.
So what I could see is you're going to see a lot of posts against Elon Musk, a lot of information that ties maybe people he's close to Epstein, and it's going to first come out from a lot of creators. Then you're going to see mainstream media start to pick it up, and I think you'll see Elon Musk start to push back even more, and might release information that could get him, actually pushed out the country because he's South African. So I mean, he could actually be deported if he constantly releases.
Deport the cracker.
So real quick, Elon Musk, right, has some support in government still, though. Some people supported him even after this happened. But my question is, okay, if their place to bring J.D. Vance to presidency, what path would they take to get Trump out of here? Because I don't get it.
It would take impeachment, but it is not going to happen because they wouldn't get the support of the House. They wouldn't get enough votes in Senate.
People fear Trump. People fear Trump.
People don't want J.D. Vance because it just would be Peter Thiel presidency for the most part.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Listen, that's like the worst kept secret in the world. That, J.D. Vance is Peter Thiel's boy. He literally gave Trump $100 million to have Vance on his team. And again, it made sense because it made that connection with Silicon Valley. Everyone's like, yo, Musk, he basically looked out for Trump and he put it in. No! He got a phone call from Ellison. He got a phone call from Thiel, and they're basically saying, "Yo, you got to support Musk. You got to support Trump now." And that's exactly. He didn't do this because he's a nice guy. He did it because it was the right play at the time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Because wasn't he like a critical of Trump back in the day?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And
Musk?
again, for you Republicans out there who actually supported this guy, I said this guy was a fraud from the very beginning, man. But you bought the dream. You bought the Kool-Aid. This guy is for a basic income. That's socialism, you morons.
Well, Musk, he initially endorsed Joe Biden, and after Joe Biden, he endorsed Ron DeSantis. He pushed Governor Ron DeSantis for 6-7 months. He even launched the Twitter space with Ron DeSantis. He was pushing back on Trump supporters. That was pushed for Ron DeSantis, said it was time for us to move on, move forward. So he's gotten it wrong twice. For him to even go out and say that he helped Trump win his election, you couldn't help the last two candidates. So you cooked on that. Like, that's crazy to go out and say that without him, Trump would have won. Bro, you jumping up and down giving niggas money don't automatically win an election,
let's
bro.
not forget what Rumble did for Trump as well. True Social.
Much
Ross had more of an
Much
impact.
more.
And you know what's crazy about this whole debacle, bro? Crystal doesn't get enough credit. That man stood up to countries, to people, government saying, listen, we support free speech, and Trump is free speech. And he was able to do what he needs to do on his platforms and still survive after be canceled by everybody. But he's taking all credit because he's fucking greedy. And it's like, bro, Elon, bro, you came in last minute.
Yeah.
You weren't there at the very beginning shooting in the gym, bro.
He
you weren't
came
there.
when he got shot. He was like, now it's time to stand with Trump. It's
Yeah,
like, bro,
after that.
we already went through a lot of shit by then, bro. We went through hell by then.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you came when it was obvious that Trump was going to win. When a president survives an assassination attempt, they said it increased their chance to win by 60%. When a third-party candidate drops out and endorses one of the candidates and increases their odds by 30% right there. Just that alone, he had a 90% chance to win without any of the political polls or anything. It was in the bag. You had creators, you had black culture, you had people that young streamers and all supporting him. He had things that no presidential candidate had, in addition to big tech.
Yeah.
It was in the bag. There was no chance he was losing. You had Mark Zuckerberg. You had Jeff Bezos that refused to endorse a candidate on the Washington Post for the first time in American history.
Yep.
The nigga was going to win. So it's just, it's delusion. And it just shows what happens when you're as powerful as Musk. You almost think anything you believe becomes true. He's been gaslit by many patriots being told that everything he says is right. That's why you got to start telling people no.
Well, when you have money like he does, you throw it around and say, listen, do what I say or else. That's kind of like how they move and operate. And for him to say, all right, well, I got money, so you don't do what I say, I'm gonna fuck you up.
That's not gonna work with Trump.
No.
That's not gonna work with Trump, man. Hell no. That might work with a lot of guys. And by the way, one more thing. Shout out to Chris Rumble. He's a Canadian.
Yeah.
He's a Canadian. And as a Canadian, he had more inclination to protect freedom of speech than most Americans.
Wow.
That says a lot right there. So again, shout out to Chris, man.
Shout out Chris, man. But yeah, no, I just think that like this path he's going on, bro. Like, okay, imagine he's still not in jail, Elon Musk. He's gonna keep tweeting shit, bro. Like nonstop. So to me, it's like this whole thing, unless he's like told to like a gag order or told to shut up, bro, he's gonna keep tweeting shit about Trump.
They can definitely issue some type of order. A lot of people are saying about the lawsuit. I don't see them being able. So it wouldn't be a lawsuit, I don't think, of defamation if his name was on the list, but it could be a lawsuit on just the way that it's destroying the businesses. That it's an attack, a personal attack on them. But I don't know if Trump would actually go the lawsuit route on this. I think he would. It would be a lot bigger than that. It would be things behind the scenes to pretty much just destroy all three of the companies. It wasn't just Tesla that he wanted favor on. He wanted Starlink to have FAA be integrated into the FAA, which would have given Starlink new power.
Nope.
And he wanted to have SpaceX replace NASA in a way.
Nope.
And that would have gave him significant power. So all three of his companies would have been backed by the U.S. government.
Right.
And Trump said no to all three.
This is what Trump did.
Yeah,
That's what Trump did.
and he would have had probably one, but I think Trump kind of fears the fact of he's
Too much control.
and he's South African. No matter how amazing he is, it's unfortunate. America is pretty prejudiced when it comes to that much power to foreigners. It's just some things that just don't change in this country.
I mean, I understand it because this is their country. So, but the terrorists though, bro. I mean, that's a whole other can of worms because I couldn't imagine countries looking at us like, yo, what's happening with Trump and Elon? This looks crazy. Imagine-
It's a bad look.
Yeah, because imagine they're like, oh, wait, they're arguing amongst themselves. This is great. Time to attack.
Makes us look weak.
Yeah, exactly. So
I mean, I think it makes the president look strong. Everyone's been saying he's everyone's bitch.
Yeah.
From this guy to this guy to this guy. And he basically made a public example the same way he did at Zelensky. He basically dressed the guy down. And now we've seen Elon crash out like a fucking bitch. So quite frankly, I think fucking Trump is in a very strong position. Because at this point, they're like, wait a second. He told Netanyahu no. He basically pushed Musk aside. He told Adelson to go to hell. Yo, these are extremely powerful people. Trump does not give a fuck. And at last, we have a president who might have some string attached. Just he had to get in there somehow.
yeah.
But he has less strings attached than any president since John F. Kennedy. He is literally the modern day, and again, a very generic imitation of Caesar.
So when it comes to strings attached, something that I see no one's really mentioning is the fact that it became pretty known in D.C. that Trump was going to be the established winner about 6 months before. Okay, when they get data like that, they get to make a conscious decision. This man's going to come in. He already said he's going to expose the Epstein list. If I was on the Epstein list and I know Trump can't be bought, the best thing I could do is put as much money I can to him. That way he knows if you release that list, your donors were attached to you. And that's what was happening. People were fleshing out tens of millions of dollars that were already that were going to be implicated on Epstein list, which would make it put Trump in a hard position to release the list because it looks like he was being funded by Epstein associates. Like these people, they are playing a different type of game in politics. They're playing a different game. If you know he's coming in, you need to give him money. That money don't mean shit to them because if you can get the president to seem as if he's being funded by people that support Epstein, it would incline him not to release the list. But it's not. I would think that would be the most damning thing on there, that there's Trump funders that are on that list that are implicated of probably doing wrong. But I don't think there's any chance of Donald Trump doing anything illegal in the Epstein file.
Okay, let's say this is true, which we don't know. This is just him saying this, right? At what point do we say people care about the list? Like, do people actually care about the list? Like,
Yeah.
honestly?
Yeah, they do.
You think so?
They
yeah.
care.
Yeah, people care, man.
So if he's on the list, does that lose favor with
If
everybody?
he's on the list as a client, this country's cooked, bro. That's real shit. If he was on the list as a client, and I'm one of his best, I mean,
hold on.
but that's not.
Only if he's on the list and it's a client of an underage girl or something like that. If it was just like, yo, he just slept with a hot woman, I don't care if he's on the list or not, bro. I'm being dead serious,
See,
man. I don't even care at that point.
There's gonna be a divide because now you're thinking, okay, if he's on the list, it's kind of like, all right, well, I don't fuck with Trump, so this is the reason why I don't fuck with him even more. Or it's like, nah, he didn't do anything bad on the island. So now there's a divide between his supporters and non-supporters.
That's why I say it's wild that Elon even thought to tweet that, because man, it's like you said, it's a big divide. It's a big divide because without any proofs, everyone, both sides got the right to feel the way they do, and that's the most unfortunate thing. You can't call anyone wrong.
You called it today. You had the tweet of the day. You said that's going to be the most expensive tweet.
Oh yeah.
In world history, because that tweet right there is literally going to cost them probably $250 billion.
Bro, it's going to cost. It's going to cost. And it's no secret right now in Washington that they are very displeased with Elon. It's no secret. He knows it.
He's so done.
It's gonna trickle down to me. I know for a fact he knows it. They are very displeased.
And by the way, shout out to my boy Stephen Miller. Shout out to my boy Stephen Miller, man. Shout out to my boy Stephen Miller, who put that black eye on Elon Musk.
Wait.
Yo, shout out to him.
That's
man.
true?
Yeah, Stephen Miller did it.
But I cannot.
Wait.
On one of his last days in administration, he was just talking mad. I'm assuming he was just talking mad, and Steve Miller just said, fuck you.
What?
So, yeah, Steve Miller kind of whooped his ass. And now you see another reason why Elon's acting the way he is, because his feelings got hurt. He's used to telling people what the hell to do, how to do it. He's used to hearing, yes, sir. Stephen Miller said, fuck you. And then afterwards, when Musk got loud with him, he smacked him up a little bit, You act like a bitch, you're going to get treated like a bitch. Damn. It is what it is.
Oh, shit. All right. Here, this one down.
Elon, that's...
This is the last tweet from Elon, right?
He had more, but it might be the last one we got.
Okay, we know he doesn't like tariffs. Yeah. That increases the prices of his Teslas.
So okay, he's claiming that it will cause a recession in the second half of this year.
Yeah, okay.
All right, well, is he lying though? Because
it was
This ain't
necessary.
the first time Trump implemented tariffs. This ain't his first go round, and now he's a more experienced president. No, we wouldn't reach a recession.
Very, very, very worth it if we do. If we stop the leeching from China, because when you start new deals with the UK, one of the things the Trump administration is doing is it's making sure they put deals in place where China can't bypass them. So what's happening right now is we'll put a 30% tariff on China. They'll just come into Mexico, build factories, and start pumping it through Mexico. So if we're making a trade deal through Mexico, what we're going to need is assurances the Chinese can't do that. Mm-hmm. So he's basically making trade deals all around the world so the Chinese can't bypass them.
Okay.
Smart. It's very smart. And this is something that needed to be done. Let me tell you something. The Japanese have a saying, when you get out the bathwater, it's going to be cold for a little bit. But at some point, you got to get out. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, again, this is what had to be done. And Trump did it. Trump, listen, I'm already Trump 2028, man. Cut the games. I'm already there.
I just think America was in a bad spot anyway. So something needed to be done. Is it tariffs? If it works, it works. But a recession, I mean, to be honest, bro, we're kind of in a recession right now. If you look at it from the standpoint of real estate.
You live in Miami, motherfucker. You ain't no recession.
Well, hold on.
Stop the games, man.
They're offering people that can't afford a house 1% down on a property. Last time I checked, that happened in 2008, and it was a fucking crash. That's not normal, bro. They were giving regular people $10 an hour, $15 an hour, 1% down.
Well,
that's insane,
if it's regular people, that's something different. What happened in 2008 is they get a whole bunch of people who look like you and you, a whole bunch of loans that they couldn't afford to pay back. And that basically started the housing market crash, because it basically started with white women because they need their equality and they wanted to make sure there was equality, put brothers in houses too. And that's how they got in trouble, because all those people couldn't afford to pay those loans. All of a sudden, boom, 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 the whole economy crashes. Why? And again, the bankers stole a lot of money. We're not denying that. But that is what caused it. And they knew it would happen, and they still shoved it down people's throats, man. People need to be judged based off what they do in life. And again, I've said this many times. There is a difference. Two different races, black people and ends. Just two complete different races. You said this so many times yourself, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, segregation, they're not the same. Niggas and blacks aren't the same people.
See, I can't say that, but he did.
Well, Dom,
Actually, I can.
Could you
but-
break down what it means to say the black fatigue? Because a lot, this has been trending on X especially, where they say the black fatigue is really hitting because a lot of people are tired of fed up of niggas.
I would say that's more so on X more than anything, really, because you don't really see. I don't see that really in real life being reflected in real life. Because I mean, you could say the same thing with Jew. You could say there's Jew fatigue. I think. What is that? Well, I'm not saying I am. That's I'm referencing.
No, 100%.
That's
like,
if you're on X, people.
Yo, he just did a reverse suplex on me, bro. I thought I had that shit. He just reversed that shit. I like that in you, bro.
I'm just saying both races right now, people. It appears to be a lot of people. They're just tired of them around on social media for the most part, and I think it's just a lot of people are radicalized because it's socially acceptable on social media. It's no different than Xbox lobbies back in the past on Modern Warfare 2. You were called the N-word more than you are now.
Yeah.
But it was socially acceptable though. So when you remove those censors, people tend to go to anti-Semitism and racism. I think that's just what it is. When you remove censors, people are going to make those type of comments because it's generally unsafe.
Listen, bro, people are affected by words too much. The word nigga, bro, if that hurts your feelings, bro, you're just retarded, bro. You're just dumb. But I understand people have feelings. So if you don't like it, go somewhere else. But if you're staying in an environment where it happens, that's on you. But the black fatigue to me, bro, just nothing more than another term coined because they want to put something, a label on blacks that are cultured and blacks that are not. And the point is like, bro, if you're black, bro, you're black. If you get pulled over in the cops, bro, we're both going to jail. Well, we're going to be treated a different way. But the point is like, to me, it's like how you react to things determines how you're affected by it. So just be smart about how you move, man, as a black person. So. All right.
Next one. This one is funny, man. The way he responds be so petty. Trump speaks on Elon Musk coming out against the BBB, which is the big, beautiful bill. I would have one Pennsylvania regardless of Elon. I'm very disappointed with Elon. He knew this bill better than anyone, and he only developed the problem when he found out I would cut the EV mandate. When he left, he said the most beautiful things about me. He hasn't said anything bad yet, but I'm sure that will be next. I've helped Elon a lot. Elon worked hard at Doge, and I think he misses the place. I think he goes out there, and he's no longer in his beautiful Oval Office. It's not just Elon. I think when some people leave, they miss it so badly, they develop a type of TDS. Some embrace it, and some become hostile.
What? Let's play real quick.
So we've done a great job. Elon knew that. Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up and campaigned for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, feels sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I spoke to him recently about his house being set on fire, which was terrible. But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion.
Pause.
We want to have different.
Trump just said something that people just went over and slept over because he's saying, you know what? Let's stop this revolution of only electric cars. We want everything. That's gonna set us forward, or set us back. Because imagine if he actually went with this mandate and it was only electric cars, bro. All the car enthusiasts like myself are gonna be pissed off because no combustible cars, and also it keeps control back in our pockets because when the car is not electric, you can actually drive the car with more control, and there's no switches off and on where like they can fuck you up.
It don't even feel like you're connected to the road, bro.
Yeah.
I like cars too. Like you're
Dude,
not
there's
connected.
no sound, there's no real authenticity.
It's like a toy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing is with control, because with control, if you drive an electric car, they got you.
We have a relationship with Saudi Arabia, which is defined by selling oil in American dollars. So to move all to EV and take out, the connection to the dollar and, the petrodollar in Saudi Arabia would be basically cultural and economic suicide. So you can't do that. Donald Trump is doing the right thing. Listen, Elon made a bad bet, man. Maybe he was forced to, but he's really, really pissed off right now because in January of 2025, he was looking like he's on top of the world, man. For a couple months there, they were calling him President Musk because they thought he had that much power. And if you guys recall, I told people, keep calling President Musk, he'll be out there real quick. Steve Bannon found that out in 2016, 2017. So President doesn't like anyone who outshines him.
Yeah.
You understand? There's this one quote in the Game of Thrones when the Maester was talking to Tywin Lannister, and he says something that stuck with me. Like, sometimes you just hear a quote and it just sticks with you. And he's like, "Sire, I never wanted to be the tallest flower in the garden. I just wanted to be in the garden."
Facts.
And the fact is, if you try to outshine the king, you're going to be cut down at some point. Mm-hmm. That's just not allowed. You don't go in someone's house and start fucking their wife. That's basically essentially what it is.
Yeah.
You don't start outshining the king. That is not allowed. And Elon didn't get that. Elon, now he does. And now he's pissed off about it. But again, some people are just okay with being in the garden. Some people want to be the tallest flower. They get cut down.
Good analogy, bro. We can continue here.
We want to have hybrids. We want to have we want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different. And I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody. And he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
Mr. President, I just want to clarify, did he raise any of these concerns with you privately before he raised them publicly? And this is the guy you put in charge of cutting spending. Should people not take him seriously about spending now? Are you saying this is all sour grapes?
No, he worked hard, and he did a good job. And I'll be honest, I think he misses the place. I think he got out there, and all of a sudden he wasn't in this beautiful Oval Office, and
He's so good.
Nice
Yes, I love him so much.
There's something about this one. I was telling the Chancellor, this is where it is. People come in here, even from Germany.
Stop it right there, bro. I want you to see how he didn't answer the question, but he still said exactly what he wanted to.
Yeah.
This is a master technician. This is a ninja with words. He knows he doesn't have Obama's charisma, but he knows how to gear the conversation exactly where he wanted to. He didn't want to answer that question. He started talking about something else, and then he has people laughing, bro.
Yeah.
This guy's good. This is one of the best out there. And quite frankly, we are lucky as Americans to have him as president. I'm being very serious with you. If Kamala Harris was president right now...
Oh, bro. I can't think of a better candidate to be president nowadays other than Trump. I don't know anybody else.
I mean, maybe me, but,
All right, nigga.
We'll work on that in the future, man.
Hey, you never know. You never know, bro. All right, let's go.
Walk into the Oval Office, and it's just a special place. It's, World War I, it started and it ended here, and World War II, and so many other things. Everything big comes right from this beautiful space. It's now much more beautiful than it was 6 months ago.
The cheap shot's always
there.
there.
A lot of things are happening in this room, and I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration, and they love us, and then at some point they miss it so badly, and some of them embrace it, and some of them actually become hostile.
Okay, stop it right there. Do you understand what he just did right there? He was talking about a woman. He was talking about basically dicking someone down and then kicking them out and then them missing it. And this is he basically said he's a woman.
Look, he's so good at what he do. Yesterday when Elon Musk was crashing out, Donald Trump had reposted Elon Musk's tweet when he was announcing he was leaving the White House. Like, he didn't say anything. And I was like, guys, y'all don't understand what this means. He was reminding Elon Musk, like, you're out. This is done. So your opinion, it means nothing. So he was reposting that on True Social just to remind everyone, like, Elon, you made public posts to let people know you're out. Remember, I put you out. Because he knew what was really going on. Like, they be talking to each other while also talking to the world.
Well, this is funny because people have a theory that this is fake because of this.
No.
No. But they're saying, oh, they're joking about it, laughing about it. This is fake from the media.
The gripers, right?
Well, I don't know. It's
that's low
on
IQ
Twitter,
people.
on X. But the point is that like, they're just saying, you know what? Because they're laughing, making these jokes, it's not even real. But this gotta be real, bro. Because to say he's on the list is insane.
You know, one of the final factors that I knew that Donald Trump didn't trust Elon. Elon offered to buy a Truth Social from him. He offered him a lot more money than it was worth. But Trump, knowing that they were going to break up at some point, said no. Because why would Donald Trump give up free money? He was offering him an extra, I think, what, $500 million for it? Which is decent change, bro. That's a lot of money.
That's a good
And
exit.
he basically said no. And at that point, I knew they were going to break up because Donald Trump was thinking in the future. He's like, wait a second. Say me and him break up. I'm going to be taking my Twitter away. Then he's going to take Truth Social away, too. I can have that. That's how I knew, man. He basically signed a prenup. Except I saw it. You guys did it. I warned you about this cloud so many times. Let's go to another video where I basically roasted this guy before it all happened. Yeah, there's 3 more.
Let's see here. Yeah. Should be yeah, you get like what, 4 or 5 predictions about this happening? Here's a tweet. This is back in January.
So Gary said in 2025, Donald Trump will dump Elon Musk. The bromance will be over. Pick the exact day Trump cuts off Musk this year and win $1,700 in crypto of your choice. Rules: retweet this, reply with the exact date Trump cuts off Elon with the hashtag fire President Musk.
Wait, did anyone get it?
Someone missed it by a day.
Wow.
And they didn't follow the rules. They didn't actually say President Musk. So I'm sorry, man. You know, we got rules in this country. But listen, I basically made this known that this was going to happen. I'm putting contest out there on January 1st saying, guess the day this guy's out.
Yeah.
I knew this was coming, man. And again, just like a friend told me today, the only reason I'm not blowing up and going super viral because I already have all the platforms. Only reason, if anyone else did this, they're fucking going viral.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm not is because I'm Jewish and you guys hate me. You guys hate me. You guys hate me. And guess what? It's all good, man. It's all good. No victimhood because at the end of the day, no matter what I do, I'm still better than you.
Listen, I've known Gary for almost like 2 years now, off and on, and like you've been right about a lot of things, bro. Now, keep in mind though, this tweet, bro, is legendary because this is back in January. January 1st. So to call it all the way from back then is impressive. But I just wonder, like, okay, at this point, even Dom commented.
You missed it by a month.
No. Dom was close too. That's funny, bro.
Yeah, I thought May. Shit. That was wrong.
That's funny, bro. What the hell? But yeah, nah. Good call, bro. Very good call. All right. We got some other news popping up right now. Fairbuck.
Okay. DDG submitted these messages in court as evidence of Haley Berry threatening suicide in an attempt to control him.
You ever dated a chick that was like clinically insane? Like
Yeah.
she was like bipolar as fuck. Like 1 minute she's like, I love you, babe. You're so awesome. Then she's like,
I've had one.
where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? And it's like, you want to be cool with her because you're like, yo, she's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
She might kill somebody or herself. But then you're like, wait, hold on a minute. She might kill me. Shit. So then you're like, all right, let me be cool, smooth, and keep it pushing.
Yep.
The problem is, when you get one of them pregnant, oh, God, nigga, that's your responsibility now. So I can't imagine DDG, because, dude, listen, I know he's beefing with Myron, whatever. I get that part. But back in the day, I used to watch his vlogs all the time. I used to look at his vlogs. It's inspiring. He's doing 3 vlogs a day, maxing out the content on YouTube, killing it. But I never forgot he would say on stream all the time, I want to have a kid one day. That was his dream. Have a kid, have a family. So it's happy for him. But like me and Myron said, he chose the wrong one. And I know he did it. It's a career thing. She's in the music industry. She's pretty up there with Beyonce, all that stuff. So I get it. I get the angle. But having a kid with a woman like this, bro, is career suicide in itself. Because the problem is, bro, it's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when they're going to turn. Because girls like this, bro, they legit have a crazy innate issue where they'll be happy but you can never make them satisfied.
It sounds like every woman out there.
No,
What
true,
the
true,
hell?
true. But the problem is when they're like this, where they flip switches, bro, you don't know it's gonna be off or on. So the problem with this is that, bro, you're cooked because you can only do so much until, nigga, what'd you say? You don't want to give me what I want? He raped me. He hit me, and then you're behind bars or allegedly having allegations that you're a bad father. Like this is bad, bro. So this whole thing with Halle Bailey, whatever her name is, but Halle Bailey, whatever.
Yeah.
This is a example of a woman that is not sane, and the fact that he knew beforehand, bro, you gotta be like, dude, like, give her a kid is crazy.
Fresh, let me ask you something, man. I don't want to blame just the woman here, man. I know that's something new coming from me, but I don't want to just blame the woman.
I'm not.
If you go into a cage with a tiger and then it attacks you, is it the tiger's fault?
No.
Okay. So if you get in a relationship with a whore who's ran through and you have a baby with her, you knew she was ran through and you still did it. So again, that's kind of like getting in the cage with the tiger. At some point, you got to take some responsibility. You married a whore, bro. This is what comes with the territory. It is what it is.
Listen, as a nigga myself, bro, I've been in this a scenario like this similar.
Yep.
Where
You knock someone up?
hold on,
You have a baby?
pause, nigga.
Exactly.
Let me break it down real quick, right? So the problem was that, like, back then, bro, I was that nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Running through these holes like fucking Superman and Flash. But the problem was that, like, obviously speaking, sometimes you get caught up.
Yeah.
Now, but mind you, I don't think it was me. Might have been somebody else. But hey, the problem is I got put with the bill. Now, thank God, nothing happened, and it's fucking lie, whatever, and I was finished with it. But I think, from what I understood, he understood that she was pregnant, bro. I had a chance to say, yo, I ain't fucking with this shit. I'm out. But then he chose to stay. That's what I said. He knew how she was before they had a kid. So to me, it's like, if you know, bro, and you can say, nah, bro, I'm not with this shit. Like, you got, do what you got to do. And you say, nah, I'm going to stay, bro. Now you got a can of worms because now she's pregnant. And that's 18 years plus. You got to do with her. So to me, it's kind of like
18-year car payment?
yeah, no, dude, even worse than that. A forever payment. So I think for people, as an example here, just guys watching, if you ever get a chance to date someone that's in the industry, don't do it, bro. Like, even the fun times will turn to bad times because this here, bro, can happen to anybody. And as niggas, bro, we got Shannon Sharp. Who else we got? We got
Travis Hunter, but that's soon.
Travis Hunter. All these guys that
Mariah's
these
ex.
girls, bro.
What's his name?
Oh, Zion Williamson.
Mariah's ex?
Zion.
No, Mariah Carey's ex.
Oh, Nick Cannon.
Yeah, there you go. That motherfucker put in work.
Well, at least Nick is a better. Okay. What allegation have you heard about Nick Cannon? What
He's
allegation?
got like 13 kids with 12
but-
different women.
But anything bad though?
no, he just has a lot of kids, bro.
But that's solid.
Yeah.
But this is not solid, bro. This is like
I get it. I
For,
get
for
it.
as long as you've been doing it, you saying you would tell people, the viewers, not to date someone that's in the industry, even like that would level them up. I mean, how many times have you seen it not work? Like, it's more often not going to work. Like, is there any situation you would think?
you know the problem, bro. If a girl's in the industry, she got there by actions. Okay, I'm gonna say actions.
Yeah.
And the action she took to get to that actual position, bro, requires maintenance. Now, mind you, if you're a creator as well, then you understand kind of a little bit the dynamic. But if you're not actually in the industry, bro, you're cooked. Because the problem is, bro, is that there's guys in the industry that have the power, and she needs the power too, because she has nothing. So she's gonna have to move with them in a certain way to get past and get by.
Yeah.
Hence, Meg Thee Stallion, Rock Nation. Nigga, these girls aren't coming on and blowing up by themselves. They need they promo, they need all this shit.
Yeah.
So she has to do things that are not innately good sometimes to make it happen. And if that's your girl, bro, best believe, bro, she been ran through, nigga.
And fresh. You keep saying you're one of them, bro, but you don't have any kids, bro.
No, facts.
You don't have any baby mamas.
Facts.
Black man over here. Do you have any kids or baby mamas?
None.
Again,
Zero.
black man.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Woo!
Black man. You understand? There's a difference.
Yeah. Not
They didn't
niggas.
fuck up.
Not
They
niggas.
didn't fuck up. A motherfucker who acts like that, he got in the cage with the tiger and he fucked up. So it is what it is, man.
Listen, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I think
I
having a
would.
kid with a
I
woman
definitely
that,
would.
like this, bro, is career, suicide. Let's look at the actual text real quick because you guys can see real quick what's happening here. So this is her in the gray. He's in the blue. Obviously speaking, she's psychotic because there's too many responses. But let's open it up a little bit bigger if you can, Bills. There we go. This is proof, she says at 3/21/2024. You leave me hanging as a mother. Your son step it up. Oh, this is bad grammar, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Your son step up when I need you to. I'm begging you. I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico, which might be false, so who knows? I'm going to X myself tonight. Yo, bro.
That happens so much.
Dom, you ever had a chick tell you that I'm going to
That happens so
off
much.
myself?
Yes, bro. They so manipulative.
To guilt you into saying, you
That
know
shit's
what?
so
It's
toxic.
okay. I'm just going to stay. It's
It's the
okay.
most-
Don't worry.
yeah.
Bro, you know what I tell them, bro? Go do it, bitch.
Damn.
Anyhow, go for it. I hate you forever. You can have it. Dude, because you know the problem, bro? If you fall into that trap, you're stuck, bro, because now you're like, fuck, I feel bad now. Nah, bitch, go ahead. One less
But-
issue on my plate.
The only problem is I
Fuck.
get with that is I think some people can be charged if the last person they text told them to kill himself. That's the only thing.
Well, no,
that-
I don't sound
Yo.
I
I got a super chat here. I got a super chat here. Let's move on.
Okay. Comedy skit.
I changed my mind. I changed my mind about the black man shit.
Comedy skit. Comedy
Yeah,
skit.
it's parody.
But no. All jokes aside, though, this is crazy. I hate you forever. You can have him, let her be his mom. The point is that like she accused him of something, which quite frankly could have been true, but we don't know.
Yeah.
And she assumed that and went apeshit crazy. And dude, that's the mother of your kids, bro. So yeah, bro. DDG, feel sorry for you, brother. This is not good at all.
Sure.
All right, let's go to a commercial break in about 1 minute, and then we'll start doing super chats right after that.
Awesome.
And then we will pick, all three of
Oh,
us will
man.
pick one winner to GG33 Academy.
There you go. Actually, it's funny because you offered to give them some crypto, but you're not giving them an actual course out of love. So,
I'm just doing it because I was right. I mean, this guy's about to take a
That's
L,
worth
man.
more than crypto.
Listen, when it comes down to it, I honestly hate Elon Musk, man. I was making at least 150K on average on Twitter
Damn.
from 2022 January to 2024. This guy took it away. Not only did he do it to me, he took it to all from people who were in my network because I was helping, propping people up too.
Yeah.
So we're talking about more than just that. So it's basically 3, maybe 4 million this guy has basically taken from me. So at the end of the day, Elon, fuck you. I'm very happy that you cost me millions, but your fucking bitch ass is about to lose hundreds of billions. It's one of those deals. You take one of mine, I'll take 1,000 of yours, man. F you.
well,
Oh wow.
commercial break. We'll be right back to you guys.
Welcome back to the 305 in Q Studios. And again, this podcast is sponsored by the Q app, the best numerology and astrology app. I didn't design it, but it's based off my knowledge, so you can't go wrong. It is what it is. Based off my knowledge, we knew Elon Musk would get fucked up in 2025. And today, woo, we're celebrating, man. I'll start talking in clicks pretty soon. Anyways, play this video, man. This is the second one of me basically getting another prediction right. And by the way, this podcast right here was done with Elon Musk's mouthpiece.
Ian?
Ian. This was done
Ian
with
Musk.
him.
Yo, real quick, I wasn't Gary this happy since winning like a bunch of money at the casino. What's wrong with you, bro? This nigga's too happy, bro.
He is happy,
God
yeah.
damn. Let's play it, man.
Well, this is worth more than money.
Elon Musk will be thrown out of the Trump administration by the end of 2025 because Elon Musk is born 1971, the year of the pig. This is the year of the snake, and he will get humbled. And you're going to see how this system works, because I'm going to love seeing this replayed by the end of the year. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, will be thrown out of the Trump administration in 2025. Elon Musk.
That's good. Listen,
Yo.
I'm good. Am I good or what? How many people are into numerology and astrology right now because I pulled this one? Let's go to the next one. This was with Sean Kelly. This one got views.
There we go.
After Musk's birthday, he's in a 7-year cycle in numerology. That's going to be the roughest 7 months of his freaking life. Watch how much money this guy loses, how down bad he's going to be. He's definitely going to get kicked out of the Trump administration. No one who works in Trump's cabinet likes him. No senator likes this guy. Even Barron Trump doesn't like this guy. And you know what the best thing about you getting booted out, Elon? That's when all the knives come out for you, bro. Jeff Bezos, Zuckerberg, they're all going to go after you as soon as Trump cuts you off. Bro, you think it's bad now? Oh, it's going to get a lot worse.
I think he already announced that he's stepping back from Doge, right?
He's stepping back because it's time for him to go. And that's when all the jackals come for him. Right after and again, everything I said to this point has come true. He helped Trump win. Now he's getting kicked out. But now is the fun time.
Do you think he knows who you are?
Oh, of course he does.
He watches social media.
Listen, I did a podcast with his best friend on Twitter. You don't think he said he was going to send him the information. Not only that, Elon blocked me before he bought Twitter. And not to mention, I'll say this story right now. We have a friend named Luke, don't we?
Yep.
I went on Luke's podcast. This is January 2024. And I said how Elon Musk took money from Barack Obama. In 2010, Elon needed to go on his knees and beg Barack Obama for about $500 million. That was a lot of money back in 2010. And if he didn't get that money from Obama, he never would have done with Tesla what he did. So again, he owes Barack Obama favors. I pointed that out. Now, how do I know this is real? Because right after I made that podcast, my account is suspended. And guess what happens? Luke gets unfollowed by Elon Musk.
So it's not just that. When I got banned on X, they falsely labeled that I was posting some CP. It's completely false.
What?
That was posted. Yeah, that was posted like 2 months prior. But what happened was I was revealing about the Obama story with the chef, and I was the person that dropped the exclusive. I went to the actual government records. I forgot which one was it. It was in Michigan or one of them, and I looked up the actual records of the water. And I saw that the pool that he drowned in, well, the lake that he drowned in was only 3 feet. The dude was like 6'2". It would have taken him about 2 miles out for it to have even gotten to 5 feet. When I revealed that, my ex got banned 40 minutes later.
Whoa.
It was over Obama. If you even look when I first got banned, it was over Obama. And I was like, bro, why did Elon Musk protect Obama? And they brought me back because it was like literally it became the number one trending topic. It said free Dom. I was a hashtag. People were advocating for me to come back. And when they got me back, Twitter claimed that, it was something I posted. Bro, it was completely false. It was 2 weeks old. But it was out of the information I was revealing on Obama with the chef.
Yo, he got pulled then.
And again, Elon was on his knees for Obama. And he basically, it is what it is, man.
He will burn you of Obama.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes.
He's not lying. Gary's not lying. He will really get rid of you. Like, get rid of your account for Obama.
And let's not forget, when he bought Twitter, one of his main missions was to destroy Joe Biden. Even before he was on Team Trump, he was talking shit about Biden 24/7. That phone call didn't come from Trump. That phone call came from Obama.
Oh, shit.
Because Obama wanted him out at that point. Obama would rather have a Trump presidency than deal with Biden and the Clintons again. That's how bad. That's how bad. It was. Anyways, let's get to the readings. And by the way, right after these readings, me, Dom, and Fresh are going to pick a winner each, the GG33 Academy, with the tweet I made on Twitter. And whoever donates the most, and again, if you guys all donate the same, it ain't going to work, but whoever donates the most gets GG33 bronze. This is the first time I'm doing this on the 305.
Live on a
Anyways,
podcast.
Let's start reading them.
Alejandro Castro. Hey, Gary, it's Stuart, Scott Ritter from the other night. The reason I was sued by Nebraska AG was for unfair and deceptive trades practices due to selling THC hemp products and implying they had medicinal benefits. You were right about my parents. I grew up with my grandmother. She passed 3 days away before my 19th birthday after getting sued for $500,000 by the AG on his birthday and selling outside of court. Just looking for extra guidance and perspective. As born 4/29/2002. Thanks, Gary.
Okay, Nebraska. Can we please use the Q app to look up what Nebraska is? I think it's a cat or a pig. Just want to make sure.
So he's 4/29/2002. Stuart Ritter.
Okay. What's that?
Oh, Nebraska. I'm thinking
Nebraska. Again, no one cares a damn about Nebraska. That's why. But the Q app's there. That's what it's there for. Anyways, I gave this guy a reading. What is it? It's a cat. Okay, so it's a cat. So what you have to understand in a cat state is they really don't give a damn, man. Because cats don't give a damn about other people. They're going to do what they want to do. You know, that's why Frank Sinatra had that song, My Way. So if they want to be a hard asses with you, that's what they're going to be, man. It is what it is. Quite frankly, let's look at your year cycle. You're about to be, no, you are in the 6-year cycle. So I can see more responsibilities. This should be over by your 7-year, one way or the other. Now, say you wanted more details. What would I need to know? I need to know exactly when this offense happened. When did they charge you? There's a lot of stuff I would have to go into. That's why, like, you know, the normal numerology works on the person. I can read a person. But when you want to take, you know, the latitude and the longitude and have me find a specific location, I need a lot of information to work with. So, quite frankly, I would look for this to end before your 7-year cycle starts. You're about to be in a horse year. You're a horse, so I would probably assume if you drag it out until the end, the beginning of next year, when the snake year ends, positive things should happen. Maybe get off with a slap on the wrist.
Wow. All right.
Who's next? I think we have one on the top.
Here we go. All right, we got Elka.
What is this, Kick?
No, it's Streamlabs.
Streamlabs?
Hi, Gary. I'm born December 02, 1989. My husband's born 06/30/1986.
All right, let's start with her, man. Damn, you fine, girl. Oh, no, she's born on the 2nd, and she's a 5 life path. Oh, you know, you see, I don't need to look at people to know if they look good. I know she looks good, especially those thighs. I know you look good. Now, because you're a snake, I would tell your husband to be a very faithful person. Let's go to him next.
His birthday is 06/30/1986.
Okay, so we have a 33-6 tiger. Obviously, a tiger is going to look young, so yeah, he could be able to bag someone like you. It's only a 3-year difference, not that much. But yeah, I mean, listen. Is it a perfect match? No. Not at all. But quite frankly, you guys do very well in the bedroom.
Ayo.
It is what it is, man. I don't lie to people. I got nothing. So what else is in there?
My question is, we have 2 daughters. 10/26/2003.
All right, let's start with her. 10/26.
23.
That's a 7 life path cat. Extremely intelligent. So if it's a woman in the 7, then she's going to be extremely intelligent. She's going to be somewhat selfish. She's going to have those type of abilities where she can look in people's eyes and tell if they're lying. But she's also going to be very karmic. You have to teach her about karma because she has that 8 energy with the 26. So it's going to be one of those type of deals where what goes around comes around. So if she's out there playing guys, you know, it's going to come out back to her. So again, I know she's young, but raise her with the right values because karma can hurt her. Or if, you know, she does everything right, everything should work out. Extremely intelligent woman. Not too sure she's going to do well in relationships, though. Next.
Next daughter is January 16th, 2025.
Yeah, just a baby. Congratulations. So what we have there is an 8 life path who is a dragon. So you got a very, very masculine female there. A Capricorn is all about money, man. Especially the women, man. Again, like Capricorn porn is listening to a cash register. One of those things in the bank that count money. That's Capricorn porn. So when it comes down to it, you have someone who's going to be extremely materialistic. What you have out there is someone who's going to be honorable. This is going to be a leader, and I understand most women don't have that ability, but dragons are different, man. Dragons have the aura of fucking authority. So even when I give readings to women who are dragons, I always tell them, men actually listen to you, don't they? And she's like, yup. So when it comes down to it, dragons have that aura of authority. So even if it's a woman, it's going to be there.
I ain't gonna listen to
going to be very, very. I know you're not going to listen to it. Again, don't work with dogs. And again, that's a good point Dom just brought up, because I've done readings for over 20 years. And one of the things I've noticed is a lot of these male men who are dragons have been bit by dogs.
What?
Oh, yeah, seriously. Like, I would say about 50% of the mailmen out there who've been bit are probably dragons. And that's the thing. See, the pit bull or any other animal, they see energy they don't like, they attack. And when they see a dragon, they don't like him. My dad was a dragon. Dogs did not like him.
Damn.
It is what it is. So, again, going to it, you're going to have your hands full with your daughters. The first one's going to be the smart one. The second one's going to be the richer one. What's that? All right. And again, I think we're in the point in the program where we're going to pick a winner. And let me find my Twitter account.
A question real quick.
Go ahead.
She said, my question is, what can we do to set them up for success? And is Edinburgh a good city for us to move to? Thanks.
Edinburgh what?
I don't think I've ever heard of Edinburgh in my life.
Is that in Canada?
Is that
Can you look it up?
Scotland? Yeah,
It's a rooster? How the hell do you remember off the top of your head what a country? Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
See why I keep this guy around?
He knows his shit. That's good.
So it's a rooster. Let's
That's
look
some
at
crazy
you.
shit, man.
Well, if it's a rooster, then you have a cat daughter who's born 2023. Probably not the best place for her. Yeah, I mean, you know, when I do this, I look at the whole family. Like, for instance, I live in a place called Sunny Isles. Why did I pick Sunny Isles? Not just because it's the best place in Florida, which it is, you know, not just because I wanted to, you know, network with billionaires. I understand Sneeko thinks that's gay, but I did find some billionaires to network with. Funny enough, I took him to his house. It's funny how that works, man. Anyways, but when it comes down to it, I live in Sunny Isles because there's no negatives for my family. We have 2 snakes, a dog, and a rooster. So the ox is not enemies to anyone. So that's the way I look at it. So if you want to find a place that's good for everybody, you could probably find a snake city. That wouldn't hurt anybody. Or, you know, so things of that nature. Just make sure you know what all your enemy signs are. So the enemy sign for a snake is a pig. Enemy sign for a tiger is a monkey. Enemy sign for a cat is a rooster. Enemy sign for a dragon is a dog. So those 4 type of energy cities you can't live in. And that's why the QApp, you know, not all of us going to have a Roger over here who's going to remember where insignificant town in the middle of nowhere is. Not all of these people are going to remember this shit. Even I can't. But that's what the QApp's for.
Real quick. Hey, Gary, should I hold my short options on Tesla?
I expect Tesla to go down a lot further than 300. That's all I'm going to say on that, man. I like that in you, though. I like that in you, man. Obviously, I'm not going to say everything, but, you know, sounds like a good idea.
All right, so is it time to pick a winner?
Yep, I'm looking for the tweet right now. All right, stall for a second.
So we're going to pick like 3 winners here, guys. Me, Gary, and, of course, Dom. But, Dom, real quick, before we pick the winner.
Eric, just go through the list. Pick one person.
All right.
Pick one person and then reply to him. Pick one person down there.
Oh, done.
Done. Reply to him.
You won.
You won.
Nigga.
Says stop.
I'm kidding.
I mean, at least add the word bitch ass in front of it if you're gonna do it.
Boom.
Okay. We got one person.
You can send it.
Yep, I'm about to. Okay, so Fresh picked the winner. Now I need you to pick one winner. Go through this whole list. It's like 200 people.
This is so fucking petty.
It's like,
hey, Elon Musk is taking ours. We're gonna celebrate. Fuck
like,
him.
It's like we're the number generator or something like that.
Let's see.
You know when you pick like a winner from the membership.
I'm petty as hell, man. This guy cost me millions.
Yeah,
Yo, stop playing games, bro. You're talking about like 100K loss the other day. This is millions.
Nigga, I know how you feel, bro. I know you feel, nigga.
Shit don't feel good.
F him.
He know you feel too. Dom knows too.
Yeah.
Everyone does at this table. You know why?
Everyone's lost.
Because we're all successful.
Yeah, takes losses.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's part of the game.
All right. I'll pick one after the game. 2 already picked, 1 more. And again, with the super chats, whoever donates the most gets GG33 bronze. And by the way, if you guys donate all the same thing, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, he's on top right now. All right. So Dom, we'll go to you for the news.
Okay, so this just in. Big news, breaking news. Jeffrey Epstein lawyer revealed that there is nothing negative about Donald Trump in any Epstein file, and he asked Jeffrey Epstein personally. So right here, David Chauvin said, I was hired to lead Jeffrey Epstein, and it says lead. So he was the lead defense as his criminal lawyer 9 days after he died. He sought my advice for months before that. I can say authoritatively, unequivocally,
Yeah.
and definitively that he had no information to hurt President Trump. I specifically asked him. And there's no reason for this dude to push this post out.
Real quick. So we believe in that nigga really died?
I think it was taken out.
I think it was taken out. It's weird to see the director of FBI say so, and CIA, but I believe he was taken out.
He was Count Dooku'd. Star Wars. He was Count Dooku. By the way, before we go further, congratulations to the Indiana Pacers who just won Game 1 of the NBA Finals. This is one of the most this is a huge upset.
Yeah.
Huge upset. And by the way, the bet I set out to GG33 looks real good right now. I'll tell people what it was. I bet Indiana plus 2.5 in the series. So that means they have to win 2 games for us to win our plus 120 bet. And again, gambling's around, but it keeps feeding me. Woo!
More stakes, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. So basically, Trump is vindicated because this guy is saying that Trump was not in any form or fashion criminally picked up from this case.
Which it shows a theory that he's added in the files. He's in there, which DC knew for the last 6 so months. It's just the fact of that his name being in the files doesn't mean he did anything wrong.
But here's the problem, though. I think Elon knows this as well. He posted it very vaguely, not giving details.
Yeah.
So the masses are saying, oh, shit, even though this tweet is here, he has a small reach. Elon has a huge reach. So by the time this hits the mainstream, which it already has, no one's going to see this small tweet and say, Trump is vindicated. And they're going to be like, oh, shit, now Trump is on the list.
It's almost like the same thing we see with creators, bro. We were just talking about on the last show.
Yeah.
People never see the good response.
Never
see the positive. And this is going to show because Elon shit got almost
150 million?
It's crazy.
Bro.
I wonder how many of those are bots.
Ooh.
Come on, man. We know not to trust Elon already, man. I'm sure 70% of that shit is bots, man. When it comes down to it, you're not supposed to trust this guy. I've been warning people about Elon Musk for years. Even before Elon bought Twitter, I warned people about Elon Musk, man. I literally have billionaires who told me Elon Musk is just an actor.
Damn.
They told me this guy is an actor and this guy actually, he doesn't have anything that's real. It's all a facade. It's all an act. He's just an actor. The thing is, no one really knows who's pulling the strings. Most people believe it's Peter Thiel. That's what most people believe. But honestly, we don't know. But Elon Musk is being controlled. There's what he did today is literally some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Why on earth would you try to make an enemy out of Donald Trump? Knowing how vindictive Donald Trump is, why would you want to make an enemy of him? And then in the morning, when he saw that China made a trade deal with America, he knew he was cooked. It's like a woman who just got caught cheating. She's going to fucking play the victim. And that's exactly what Elon Musk did today. He played the victim. Unfortunately, he's not a good-looking broad, man. It is what it is. So at the end of the day, he got exposed today.
Till he saved Elon's life back in the 90s, really, because Elon Musk got pushed out of PayPal, and a lot of people aren't aware about this, with the PayPal mafia.
Yep.
And they pushed him out because he tried to change PayPal's name to X.com. He wanted to make it X Bank. So this was a long-term plan for Elon Musk. Peter Thiel was the man that got Elon Musk out with some millions of dollars, which gave him enough money to purchase Tesla and also his solar power company. The solar power company failed, and Tesla went on to be what it is today.
Wow.
But if Peter Thiel didn't help them cut that deal, they were going to cut Elon Musk to the curb without any money from being attached to PayPal. So he saved them. The money that Peter Thiel helped Elon secure after PayPal helped him create Tesla, which led to everything else. So the debt that he owes him is detrimental. Like, it's monumental.
I didn't know that. Wow.
And by the way, chat, I'm not gonna sleep with your wife. Are you people out your mind? Yeah, you saw that shit?
Yeah, it was in his chat.
I'm like, come on, man. Stop the games, man. I don't do that cuck shit. That's other influencers who live in Miami. I don't do that stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, you got to be crazy to offer your wife to somebody to sleep with, though.
That's crazy.
That is wild, bro. Like, girl, wife, anything, that's crazy, bro. All right, what's the next one? Here we go. That's more text. Yeah. So DDG from Fairbuck. DDG's lawyer says he was granted a temporary restraining order against Halle Bailey, despite reports saying otherwise. The court granted Mr. Granberry, which is his real name, Darryl Granberry, a temporary restraining order based on the serious allegations set forth in his application. So imagine you got to fight here in court, bro, because this woman is not approachable. She's not logical. And she's definitely not coherent to you.
What woman is?
to talk to you in any respectful manner. So now you got to go to court to make it work. Now, mind you, they have a kid together. This is not good for a kid, bro, at any point in any interval. But they're in the limelight. So they're going to make this big and make it a big shebang. But Black Twitter, bro, I just wonder, you guys were talking shit for a minute about this relationship, right? Now it's being broken up, and it's showing the kids and people online that, hey, listen, this shit don't work. What you gonna say now? Because remember, they're all black love, this and that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's people, bro. People have issues. So whether they're black, white, Asian, people have issues. But to make this a star couple and say, oh yeah, this is the perfect, bro. Come on, man. No one's perfect.
It seems like these black relationships, or just relationships as a whole, that everyone prop up, they always seem like they crash a lot larger than, well, a lot hotter than you see a regular relationship, because I feel like they have more pressure than most do. And a lot of people, they live through them. Cardi B and Offset, we're seeing right now what's going on with them. And it's at the same time as this. And people literally idolize Cardi B and Offset's relationship. But it's so interesting to see what happens when the fandom split and you see how the male fans react versus the females. It'd be crazy how the men are waiting for the facts. And even now we have the facts now that he is the victim. You have women that are still talking about DDG, not giving him any type of grace whatsoever.
They don't care.
Yeah, and men were waiting on the facts when we were waiting on the facts.
Look at any artist or celebrity that gets with a black female entertainer. Black Twitter is waiting for them to fuck up to roast that nigga, bro.
It's evil,
doesn't matter
bro.
if it's Moneybag Yo, if it's DDG,
Yes,
it don't
bro.
matter.
It's like crabs when they're pulling
They
out.
evil,
100%.
They
yes,
all
bro.
try to take
that
them
shit's
down, bro.
crazy. That shit's
When they're
demonic.
cool with a girl that they like,
Yes,
they like
bro.
you. The moment she ain't cool with you no more,
And she
you
can
lost
do anything.
You lost all the fans, and she's always right. You're wrong.
Yes,
Twitter's
bro.
a joke, bro. Just keeping it real.
Yeah, and
It's
she
a
can,
joke.
bro. The girl can do anything.
Nothing
to
is
her.
wrong.
I even seen reports about stabbing, and they was like she should have did more. And I'm like, bro, this shit
Yo.
be like, it'd be like, I don't know, bro.
Black Twitter is like
It's-
FBAs, right?
Yeah.
Well,
no.
It's
Black
bigger
Twitter
than that.
It's a culture.
Yeah, it's bigger than
the
that.
culture of what the norm is for
Yep.
black women to say, okay, this is cool, this is not cool. And the problem is they're leading the culture.
It's
Gotcha.
true.
Black
It's
women
true.
are leading
Yeah.
the culture.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a
They do.
problem, bro.
You know, it's interesting how different cultures are like scared of different things. Like white people are scared of being called racist. Black men are scared of being called daddy. It's always there, man. It's always there. There's always something, bro.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. He ain't lying though.
That's the part.
What's the next one? Here we go. Again, Cardi B says God told her to consider giving Stefan Diggs a chance.
They always do this after
Shut
they.
your dumb ass up.
Play the clip, bro. This is crazy.
I ain't talking.
Before I
No,
popped out, before I'm with the person that I am with now, because sometimes I don't know, like I just feel like God would tell me to give him a chance, which is so weird. But like y'all be like, "Oh God, girl, you're being dramatic," but it's so weird. There was times that I used to be like depressed and I was like sad and like my mind just kept going in circles and circles and circles. And for some reason, when I had those weird episodes, that's when a motherfucker will like hit me up or text me out of the mood, checking on me and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just give it a chance. You know what I'm saying?
I might as well
Before I
just
popped
open my
out,
legs.
before I even give any clue who I was talking to or anything, I built a friendship. I built a friendship. I got to know the person. They get to know me. And we still getting to know each other. But most importantly, I feel very young. I feel very refreshed.
Oh man.
For a very long
Oh,
time, I
shit.
feel like I was a 45-year-old just that didn't know nothing.
Mm.
And I think that people just don't understand because I don't really
Stop it
be
right there. Stop it right there.
Man, that's a
What,
dangerous thing.
what they don't understand that you're a ran through whore. What don't
Bro.
they understand, man? And by the way, let me just say one thing, man. God don't talk to whores. So you can stop all that nonsense right away.
Another problem, Gary, is that I think one of the most dangerous things a woman can say is she feeling young. Bro, that's code for being a hoe.
Yeah.
Feeling young, feeling fresh, because they trying to and somehow
Get
sell
back
to
to the
themselves
old-
that they refreshing those old bodies. Those bodies are still there. And they'll say they feel refreshed. The bodies are still there. And they ready to give themselves up again.
Listen, Stephon Diggs is a cold hard player, bro. This nigga knows the game top to bottom. He is playing a player's game. Literally, bro. What you just said? You just said, he texts me at the most important times to comfort me. Nigga knows what he's doing,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, this nigga's not stupid. But she's stupid. She's like, oh, he likes
someone's
me.
stupid.
He must like me. He's really caring.
This
Niggas
nigga.
trying to smash and make Offset look bad. That's it, bro. Like, come on, man. Whatever.
She falling for the trap.
Do you know how many women actually had sex with Offset just so they could fucking rap to this bitch and talk shit to her?
Facts. A lot.
You know how many and again this sleeping around with a whole bunch of fucking degenerates. I don't even understand this culture, man. What is this STD culture?
Bro.
What is this garbage?
There's no filter now, bro. It's just they see you, they like you, it's on.
Yeah.
Literally, bro. But that's the music, bro. The culture.
I'm
Black
good.
Twitter.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, you're married, bro. You're
Even if I wasn't, I'm good, bro. I'm good, man.
I don't blame you, bro. All right, what's the next one?
Shit, man. Must be like fish.
Like fish.
What is
What is this?
Okay.
let's-
Uh-oh.
Let's watch
Why
it.
the fuck is you doing all of that extra makeup, all that extra jewelry and shit, bitch? And then you going to fucking hoochie cut the shorts knowing my nigga coming with us out. That's weird, bitch. You not my fucking friend for real, bitch. You not real.
Okay,
because
but
it's my birthday.
First off, if that's
It's
your
about me.
if that's your nigga, he shouldn't even be looking at me.
Okay, bitch, you don't even need to be giving him a reason to look at you, bitch.
Bitch,
Put
I'm
on
just
your
being-
fucking- bitch,
bitch,
next
I'm
time,
just
bitch,
being
you need to wear a
me.
jean
The fuck?
skirt, bitch.
Bitch,
Wear
I'm
a
just
jean
being me.
skirt.
Why are you yelling? Like,
The
it's
fuck,
not even
because
that
my
deep.
feelings hurt, bitch. You supposed to be a real bitch and you trying to look better than me.
Okay, the
on
fuck?
my day.
Bitch, what you wanted me to wear? Some
Man,
fucking hand-me-down?
I'm so glad I'm a dude, bro.
You need to put on a jean skirt or some fucking leggings or something or some baggy jeans, bitch. You know you got more body than me. That's not right, cuz. That's wrong.
Bitch, that's not wrong. Bitch, that's why you
Like,
mad.
that's fucked up because we're supposed to be enjoying my birthday. And I can't even enjoy my birthday because you're looking
Bitch, how
better
are you
than
gonna
me.
allow
You're
what I
looking
have
better
on?
than me. Every
How
time
are
we
you
go
gonna allow what
outside,
I have on
every
to
time
make
we
you
go
feel
in-
a type of way
Shut
on
up,
your
let me
birthday?
talk,
Like,
let me
the fuck?
talk. Like every time we go in the spot, they're looking at you, they're looking over me. Like that's not how it's supposed to be.
Oh my God.
It's my
Oh, okay,
birthday.
I've heard enough.
No, man.
I've heard enough. I fucking heard enough. Listen, if you're an ugly bitch, don't go out with a good-looking bitch if you want attention. Okay, this is not rocket science, man. Stop the fucking games, man.
And why are women always dictators on their birthdays? What's up with this female
Bro,
culture, bro? Where they
entitlement.
telling
Entitlement,
her-
bro. You know what's funny about this whole debacle here back and forth? This is literally Black Twitter, bro. They hate on each other
Yeah.
24/7. And the moment one girl is better off, they find a man. You know what they're saying? I can't wait for the shit to end. Ooh, we want to roast that nigga.
Bro.
But obviously it's because they're jealous of the girl. Why she got a man and not me? Oh, I'm gonna hype her up, but like this is gonna end quick. Same shit with this shit, bro. Like, oh, you look better than me on my birthday? Why does that even matter? But her man was looking.
What you saying, true? Someone I got to reference is Cooking with Kaya. Because
Ooh.
only on X did she get the backlash, bro. She was already big on TikTok and people had her Instagrams and shit. Even some YouTube shorts. Like she wasn't as big as she is, but she became who she is because of the hate on X. And bitches hate her so much that they ended up starting to imitate her for about like what 3 weeks. You know, they don't stick to anything. So they went ahead and went back to their old content. But people were even copying her for 3 weeks. It was Black Twitter that was trying to take her down.
Damn, yeah.
They were literally trying to, and when that shit happened with her boyfriend, They were the main people sharing it, bro. They were happy as fuck. Happy as hell. They don't want you happy.
Crabs in a barrel, bro. 100%.
Pathetic people.
Chat, I'm not a 5 Lifepath, you fucking morons. I'm a 33 Lifepath. Where is this shit coming? What is this, a kick chat? Like, god damn, the low IQ like chats in here. Guys, I'm a 33. It's tatted on me, bro. What is wrong with you people out there? Yo, chat, get your fucking shit together. The fuck, man?
But so overall, man, I think Elon is kind of cooked, bro.
Yeah.
But again, he fucked up, bro.
Okay, let's do some chats here.
Get tough.
Is this guy at 101? Okay, and remember, whoever donates the absolute most or super chats the most is getting GG33 bronze. This is the first time I've done this on the 305, and it's to celebrate Musk's downfall.
Hey, gentlemen, thanks for what you do. My birthday is November 10th, 1981, and my girl's birthday is 3/29, 1999. Is that good or bad?
I mean, listen, I know you guys are really attracted to each other. I know that part. I know you guys are having, a lot of fun in the bedroom, but you guys are enemy signs, man. One's a rooster, one's a cat. Oh, shit. And the thing is, enemy signs are extremely attracted to each other, just as Denise Richards and Charlie Sheen. Or if you want me to do a cat rooster one, J-Lo and Alex Rodriguez. Damn. They were really attracted to each other. But again, here's the one silver lining. And again, I'm open about stuff like this now. One is a 4, one is a 6. And based off those calculations, that would be a decent match. So it's not the worst based off numerology. But when it comes to astrology, no good. I would say this is more of a lustful relationship than anything else. I can see your girl looks good. I can see that you're an in shape old man. So, good for you and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, yeah, bro, I'm not sure this is the long-term deal, man. Roger, you got anything to add? Nah.
Keeping it real.
Nah. All right, no. Hey, but I think you're in first place right now, 101. So
101.
I'll give you some good news.
Quick slap. Oh, he's not?
Oh, Alejandro is in
place.
first place. So again, Alejandro's in first place.
Oh, no. He's beat now. He's beat. No?
No.
107.
107 is not 200, bro.
Oh, you're saying separately. I think you meant like in one donation. Okay, so overall. Okay.
No, overall.
Cool, gotcha. Okay. Quick slap. President Fresh, my fellow, I want to say Americans, I'm putting tariffs on China. Hey, man, they gave me a bad woman. Granted, though, no tariffs on coconuts. BBC gang, we up. Big bitch and coconuts. Anyhow, Bills, pull up the next clip. Yo, you funny, bro.
This nigga said Bills, pull up the next clip.
You funny, quick slap. You funny, bro.
That nigga know the canon.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
We got a damn.
What we got here?
God damn. All right, we got a $300 Guillermo.
Okay, we got a $300 chat.
Yo.
We got someone else in first place.
Let's go.
Let's read it.
Hold on. Before we do Guillermo, we got this guy right here. Should he go?
All right, let's go with him first.
Selma Risby, birthday October 1st, 2004. Girl I'm talking to is 8/7/2003.
Got that goat.
Any thoughts?
Yeah, bro.
I have an interview for Electricians Union in Bumfuck, Arkansas, to start building my bag and invest 6/16/2025 at 4:45 p.m.
Okay, let's talk about the relationship with the girl first. Again, I've said this many times. Goats are the apex predators. Because women who are goats are extremely attractive and they are used to getting guys to do what they want just by smiling at them. It is what it is. She's also very charismatic when she wants to be. So you're talking about a woman with a badass body, a lot of looks, and someone who's intelligent. That's a dangerous combination. She's born in the 7th. Again, I don't say this about most women. So this is a very, very dangerous combination. By the way, I haven't seen any Leo woman who has a lot of money who's faithful.
Wow.
Not one. Again, there's probably one or two out there, but J-Lo sure as hell wasn't. Madonna sure as hell wasn't. So anytime a Leo woman get a bag, bro, she's looking for them boy toys. It is what it is, man. Now, let's go back to you. You're at 8 Lifepath. You got a lot of good shit going for you. You're gonna make money, bro. You're a born leader. You're a monkey in a monkey nation. Got a lot of good stuff going for you. My recommendation is never get married, my friend. Sorry, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you get married, you're gonna take an L in life. So again, I'm not saying don't be around beautiful women. I'm not saying don't do your thing, but do not sign that contract with the government. Do not do it. It worked for me because I know numerology and astrology. I knew exactly what to look for. And I'm in that type of energy where I thrive in a family environment. You will not. You will regret it. So yes, I'm sorry. You don't want to hear this. It is what it is. But do not make the mistake of getting married. You do, you're going to fuck up in life. Other than that, I think you're a really smart guy. I think you might have had some issues with some of your parents, at least one of them. But you're going to do very well in life, man.
All right. And that was for Samuel. And the next one we have here, Guillermo Lopez. Hey, Gary, 2/5/1997. I thought I was an ox, but I'm a rat. Fuck. I know I'm an Aquarius. 33 /5.
Can you look that up if that's a rat or ox?
Next year, enemy year, 8YC. When can I make money? Having a baby born this year in August, having trouble with baby mama, going to get a lawyer, don't want to do it in my enemy year. Love the show, Gary. GG, respect. Yeah.
Which one is it? Thank you, the Q app, for looking it up again.
Yeah. So 2/5/97. He's actually not an ox. He's a rat.
He's a rat. Okay, just making sure. So listen, when I see your birthday, you said you're having trouble with women. You know, baby mamas. I mean, listen, you're born on the 5th. You're born on anyone born on the 5th, 14th, 23rd. You're going to notice that problem keeps reoccurring. What's that quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson? How many times did he get a massage that was like sexual harassment and all this other shit? Listen, how many times have I done this show with you, Fresh? And I told you the biggest issue with Fives is these women.
Women.
Every single time I say that. So again, it doesn't do you much good at this point. But don't make that same mistake again. Yeah, next year's enemy year. You know what that means? Prepare this year. That's what it means. Now, here's the only issue. Hate doing this to you, bro. But you're in the 7-year cycle right now, and your enemy year is coming. Not a good combination. Only thing worse is being in one together.
Yeah.
Like Elon is about to be in about 28 days or less. So I hate to tell you this, bro, but it's not a year to chase money. And then when your 8-year cycle comes, you can still make money in your enemy year because it's your 8-year, but I wouldn't push too hard because you're still in your enemy year. It's unfortunate you have an 8-year in your enemy year, but I went through the 2. As a matter of fact, I'll talk about it right now. 2007, I was a local celebrity in Cleveland, Ohio. You know, big radio station, man. WTAM 1100, man. That radio station was heard in 38 states. This is way before the internet was famous. And I used to go on there and do readings and all sorts of shit. But I basically got connected to the Cleveland Indians, the Cleveland Cavs, and the Cleveland Browns in 2007. I'm in my enemy year. Made a lot of headway. Did a lot of good things. In the end, it all failed. Because the Cleveland, even though the Cleveland Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert said, "Okay, you want to make a deal? Fine. You said these 3 players will get injured. If they do, we'll start talking." The 3 players were Joe Johnson. It happened. It was Jason Kidd. It happened early 2007. And then I said someone by the name of Gilbert Arenas, who basically had a life-changing injury in 2007. I said that would happen. And then this guy said, we're going to start talking doing business. He basically lied, called security on me instead. So it is what it is. The Cleveland Indians were very respectful. They invited me in their offices in Jacobs Field at the time, and I have nothing bad to say about them. And when it came down to the Cleveland Browns, they put a restraining order on me.
What?
In 2007, because I went on the radio and said they should draft Adrian Peterson, who was born 3/21/1985, and I said he was going to be the next Jim Brown. And unfortunately, Phil Savage, who was the GM at the time, was a ordained Christian minister. He wasn't trying to hear any of the numerology and astrology. But at the end of the day, my guy Adrian Peterson turned out to be one of the best running backs in NBA and NFL history.
Right.
And one more thing, in 2007, I wrote a letter to the Portland Trailblazers, an email, and I told them to draft Kevin Durant and not Greg Oden. I was right again. But the whole moral of the story is I was in my enemy year, and even though I still pushed, I failed. Now, I'd still do it again because it was worth the experience. But you have to understand, it's very difficult to succeed long-term in your enemy year as Dom. You know, he was getting his ass whooped last year, and this year he's taking nothing but going to the White House, making connections, making money. It's very different. So with you, I would say your next great year, and again, you don't want to hear this, but you're young. It is what it is, bro. I had to wait to be in a position where I could actually push. I waited like 10 years before I actually pushed. And GG33 started in 2011. I didn't really start pushing until 2023.
Damn.
Okay, so again, sometimes it's a waiting game. Your next great year is going to be 2028. But I do have good news for you unless something happens in the next 5 minutes. You are in the lead to get a GG33
Let's go.
bronze membership. So you got that coming unless someone comes and beats you.
He already got beat.
Here we go.
You got beat?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, bro, you giving him all this
Taking L's in 7 years.
Yo.
This nigga Marcelo donated 3.
Marcelo, Don DeMarco, 215.
All right.
Oh, no, 315.
315. Okay.
He
Damn.
said-
What's his birthday?
Survived the car crash in my enemy year. My birthday is 6/16/1982.
So I'm assuming that happened last year, or was it 2012? Because he's a dog, so he's talking about an enemy year. I mean, you know, this guy's a smart dude, man. Smart ass dude, but I think you got a little 33 energy. You're definitely a smart one because you got that 16 in you. And again, you're going to notice a lot of people born on the 7th, 16th, 25th are going to talk about accidents. That clip where I told people who are 7s don't go on motorcycles got like 1 million on IG. So, but 7s do get in more injuries, in more car accidents than anyone else. So just be more careful. And again, watch out for that enemy sign stuff, man. You don't want to be in your enemy sign car. Like, for instance, man, you shouldn't be driving no Mercedes.
I knew you was fucking going first. You're so this nigga fresh. This nigga fresh.
But it's my favorite car.
Sorry, bro. That's your enemy year, Tiger.
Ain't mine. I think mine is.
I just bought that shit, nigga. I'm keeping that shit, nigga. Just keep it real, bro. I'm keeping that
I
shit,
think I'm
man.
in an enemy car too, ain't it? What's it?
Yeah,
Mustang.
You have a Mustang, and that was found in the Dragon
Yeah,
year.
so we
Yeah, you didn't get rid. So both you
We should trade
motherfuckers.
cars.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think you're gonna do that.
He ain't
I don't
trading
think you're gonna do that.
But I'm trading it this year, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, just get a new one by the end of the year, bro.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, man. You need a new one, man.
That is a new one.
No, you need a new car.
No, I just bought a new one. Oh my God. That's a new car, bro.
What are you talking about? I was in that car with you a couple months ago.
No, that's a different G-Wagon.
You bought another G-Wagon? Yo. Stop the tape, man. A black man in America is on his second
so
G-Wagon.
funny, dog.
This is the greatest
Wait.
country in the world.
No, but hold on. For tax purposes, yeah, I had to do it.
Yeah.
So it worked out.
Nigga,
But hold on,
the chat's going crazy.
is he beat?
Yes.
Marcelo,
He got beat. And
He
then-
got beat.
And then he got beat again.
what?
All right, so Marcelo got beat by Guillermo again because Guillermo donated $100 trying to get his lick back. Guillermo got his lick back, but then this nigga Xavier came out.
Oh, yo, don't DeMarco for Xavier. Marcelo, you too, bro. Holy shit.
Even Guillermo, what's up?
That's love.
All right. Anyone who did over 200 is gonna get at least the Academy, man.
There you go. That's love.
I'll look out for you guys, but the winner is gonna get bronze, man. All right, let's go to the $400 guy, man.
You want to go to 400? Well, Guillermo?
Okay, let's read this guy. What was he
Guillermo,
want?
can you tell me more about 33 Lifepath? What can I do?
As a 33 life path, your mission in life is influence. That's what you have to do. It doesn't matter how you do the influence. Again, Hitler was a 33. I don't think a lot of people like that influence. Some people still do. You know, when it comes down to the Wright brothers, the first in flight. You know, when it comes down to Thomas Edison. You know, this is the guy who basically, they say he stole it from Tesla. It is what it is, but he's still known for it. So when it comes down to it, people who wear 33s are the trailblazers. Quite frankly, not to pat myself on the back, but I put numerology and astrology in the map. That's exactly what you expect out of the 33 life path. So, as a 33, you're supposed to trailblaze, bro.
Damn. Marcelo again. Sorry it sent too soon. I'm looking to move my medical pension. What horse countries or dog countries will be good?
Dog countries? Look it up on the Q app, Raj. Let's see what dog where you got them off the top of your head. Yeah, Germany is a horse. That would be a good one. And again, Germany was reunified in 1990, so we're not looking at the 1949 date. We're looking at the 1990 date when it was reunified. What we got?
Xavier Goss, another.
Hold on. Nothing else? Italy for sure is a dog. I don't think anyone wants to live in a shit.
Hey, man.
All right, let's go to this guy.
My birthday is June 2nd, 1989. I love what you do. What advice can you give to me to help me start making money?
Happy birthday, brother.
I've been going through
Happy
a
birthday.
lot, but now I'm looking forward to making money after my birthday.
I would encourage you to open an LLC. I would encourage you to open a business. You're 8 life path, a snake in the snake year. You're also in the 8-year cycle. I would encourage you to open a whole bunch of businesses. Basically, you probably have like 3-4 ideas. Open all of them. Throw some shit against the wall. Something's going to stick in the 8-year, bro. That's basically how you got to do it, man. Most entrepreneurs fail about 80% of the time. But when that one sticks, you fucking take off. So and you're actually really good with people because you have a lot of charisma. You're also like somewhat empathic, so like you understand both sides of the issue very well. I would say someone with this birthday would probably be a good writer as well. So things of that nature. But you're in the 8-year cycle. The only thing that can hold you back is bad karma. And if you don't have bad karma, you should be fucking dominating for at least the next 8 months. I would say finance is really good with you. I would say maybe get the last run in Bitcoin because that shit's gonna crash next year. You might as well get that last wave.
Called it.
And I'm telling you, it's gonna happen to everybody. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm not gonna be wrong about this. The same way I was right about Elon Musk is the same way. I remember I was going around with you and I was basically saying, "Yo, is that gonna be out in the blog soon?"
Yes, it will be.
Bro, that shit's gonna get millions and millions of views next year when Bitcoin crashes. And who the hell is this asshole?
So it's funny, right? We're walking through the convention of Aussie for Bitcoin. He's saying it's gonna crash. Guys, get out while you still can. They're like looking at him like he's crazy. Like, is this guy crazy? But imagine you're at a convention for Bitcoin saying it's gonna crash. It's like, what the fuck?
I gotta be an asshole.
Hey, man.
Listen, I'm okay with these two brothers being liked and me being hated. I'm okay with that, man. No issues. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you some advice. You're gonna be a very influential man. It's just not gonna happen for quite a while. Put in the work, you'll get there. I promise.
Damn.
And is he in first place right now?
No. Guillermo beat him.
Guillermo said thank you.
Thank you. Oh shit, Guillermo. Guillermo said hell no. He's not playing.
I'm shutting this down in 5 minutes. It's getting out of control, man.
Listen,
it's getting out of control.
Guillermo said not today.
Now, hold on. Bills, can you get everyone who donated over 200 okay, and so we can contact them and get them GG33 Academy. I'm gonna give you something, and whoever the winner is, and it looks like my man over here right now, unless something happens in the next like 5 minutes.
Guillermo.
Yep. You're gonna get GG33 bronze.
So you're having a super chat war right now?
Yeah.
This is crazy, bro.
Don't we have
Big supporters.
the list?
What do you say? No.
The Twitter winners? I thought. Did we do that?
Yeah, we did that. I'll call that. I'll call that myself.
Okay.
Let me just say this. Sneeko, must be tough out there. You got all those followers, you got all those supporters, and you can't get someone to give you $5 to rent you a bike, bro. Meanwhile, over here, we're like raising like $5K. And again, this is because people want this knowledge, because this is the future. This is the future. Everyone admits to a point this is a virtual reality.
Yeah.
And if this is, numerology and astrology are the cheat codes.
I feel like we're in like a simulation, bro. Like things are happening so rapidly and time is flying by so fast. It's almost like it's not real. Like, would you ever think that president would be called up by
Yeah.
I saw this coming.
Well, I mean, obviously you did, but like for us, it's kind of like, wait, what? Is this even like real? So it's kind of crazy, bro.
Phil was lifted.
But the value is here though, so 100%. I see why he's super.
And by the way, guys, it doesn't cost anything to like the video. Much appreciated because I'm actually trying to give views here. Thank you. But then again, it really doesn't matter because I'm going to get my views on TikTok, IG, no matter what. By the way, I don't give a fuck what our view count is right now.
Yeah.
We're going to get 50 million views in a month off TikTok and all those other platforms.
You know what's crazy? I get recognized more from this show than the other show right now.
Don't say that.
No, I'm just saying, like, because of the clips. Walk around, oh, you and Dom and Gary, that's just crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Clips are powerful, man.
Wow,
Clips are very powerful. And again, what I promise you guys, I promise we're going to get millions and millions in clips. And that's exactly what we do because I keep my word like Donald Trump.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna shut this down in about 3 minutes. If you're going to beat my man, you better do it in about 3 minutes.
Shout out to the dog, man. Yeah, this is good. I wonder where it's going to be next week on the next show, what this going to come out to, because I think we're going to get revelations definitely by the weekend, man. So interesting to see, man.
Yeah, but I still think that the guy that said that Trump is not vindicated, his tweet doesn't matter because it won't get that much exposure.
Yeah.
So even so, Elon's tweet reigns supreme, which is crazy.
He won't probably suspend his ass.
But yeah, that's messed up, bro. It's really messed up.
Oh, again, this just shows you how the world works, man. Elon Musk, a pig is taking L's and snakes are taking W's. Man. This just shows you. By the way, did I not tell everyone Steve Bannon was going to get rid of his ass? Steve Bannon still talks to Donald Trump once a week, man.
He does,
He's just not in the administration because he doesn't like that conformity. He doesn't like going to office. He figured out his best play is to advise the president from the outside. Just like Roger Stone and a whole bunch of other guys, correct?
Yes.
So when it comes down to it, I want you to understand Trump is making all the right moves. Elon Musk, your reign ended today on an 11 day because you couldn't keep your emotions in check because you have the self-control of a fucking teenage whore.
I was saying, Bills, what was the view count on X?
Well, your view count's at 22.6K.
Man, shout out to Fresh and Gary, man. We up.
Let's go.
Man,
We
that's
up.
man.
Dom
That's
DeMarco,
hot.
bro.
Yeah, let's go. Shout out, everyone.
Okay, we're going to shut this down in a minute. Who's the winner so far?
Guillermo Lopez.
Hey, let's see if he runs out the clock, or let's see if someone decides to piss this dude off.
Yo, talk today, man.
Is this, by the way, the first super chat war you've seen?
No,
I didn't think this was gonna happen.
Now we've seen on Fresh Fit before, but this is I'm surprised for Numerology, bro. This is like amazing. So shout out to you, bro. This is pretty dope.
Shout out.
Anyways, I appreciate my.
Oh no, Xavier, yo, bro.
This is crazy.
This
Holy smokes, bro.
by a dollar. Got him. He won by a dollar.
Thank you, G33. Let's go.
That's fucking crazy.
He beat him, bro.
That's fucking crazy. They
Yo,
love,
Xavier's not playing,
they got
bro.
love for GG33.
Yo. I'm gonna be soft now. Just give bronze to both those guys.
Damn.
I'm gonna be soft,
That's
man.
crazy.
I'm gonna be soft, man.
Congrats,
He never
bro.
Look
does
out
this,
to my
bro.
people.
Congrats.
Bills, make sure everyone is taken care of, and we get everyone's email.
Yo, but you know what's funny? As much as Gary is tough on me and on his chat, he provides a lot of value, bro. So there you go.
Man, yeah. Make sure you use it.
Yeah.
And also, it's a high class core on her back. It is what it is. Anyways, again, please get all the information that Bill's asked you. He will reach out to all of you guys. And again, anyone over 200 is going to get GG33 Academy. And the two top guys, I'm going to give you GG33 bronze. I appreciate all the support.
Yep.
And again, fuck you, Elon Musk. It's a celebration.
Peace.
All right.